All right, all right, all right. What's up, YouTube? I want you guys to get your coffee, get your tea, get your orange juice or your apple juice, and I want you guys to get comfortable. And I'm going to be right back with y'all, all right? But before we do that, go ahead and hit the like button, turn the notifications on, and subscribe to the channel so that you guys can be acclimated with the channel, all right? Let's go. All right, all right, all right. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Shari. Y'all know what time it is. Hit that like button, turn your notification on, and subscribe to the channel because I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Y'all make it do what it do, what it do, what it do. And remember to speak when you walk on in the chat because ain't nobody sleep with you last night. If you aren't following me on any forms of social media, go ahead and follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and X, and even now Patreon at Shar's Reality number 6. If you haven't had a chance to follow my backup pages, please do on all platforms at Shar's Reality Family. This is not a chat for children, so if you are a child, I'm sorry you have the exit stage left. Hello to all my newcomers, flip-floppers, and day ones. What's up? And lottie-dottie to everybody. Hey, y'all, what's up? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Hey, Veronica, Mama Bees, Jonah, Diane, a cupcake. What's up? I hope I said everybody's names right. That's right. Go ahead and share the live so that people can know that I'm over here doing some amazing things and I can stay active in the algorithm. Okay. Yeah, we got a couple of things to talk about. We got a little bit of web shenanigans to talk about. We also have, Arionne and Debunking her situation and her talking about the court incident with Melody, Martell embarrassing the hell out of her. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. But first, let me say, I do apologize for not coming back yesterday. Some of you were waiting. But my work day was not going as smooth as I would have liked it to. So I didn't want any interruptions or to keep muting the live because sometimes it get a little noisy. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to push this to the morning. So that's why I did not come back on yesterday. Okay. What else did I want to say? I'm going to try to get the 2 lives in a day. That's my goal for 30 days straight is to 2 lives a day. But, my life be life. And so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it done. But hopefully I will. I feel like I'm working. Hey, Tay. Did I say that right? Good morning. Tia, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. I even want to talk about Ken telling the fellas that he ain't thinking about really marrying Trish. Baby, let me tell y'all something. I got so much to say about that, but I'm going to save it for the next live because we ain't here to talk about that, okay? We ain't here to talk about that. It is so much stuff that I am like, girl, don't be letting this man play in your face. Y'all know I don't got it for Ken anyway. I be ready to, me and Ken be meeting in traffic that he don't even know we're meeting in, okay? Because I feel like he's a bully. Okay, he's a bully to women. He throw his weight around. He be bullying Marquez. He just a bully. Okay, so y'all know I'm gonna get him on another live, but I'm just telling y'all the direction I'm going for the next one because he be getting on my look. Me either. I know I had one more person that was like, I don't see it for that bro. He is a bully, y'all. I'm telling y'all, he is a bully. And I can't take him serious. And once he told Trish, and I'm gonna leave it alone, I swear I am. Once he told Trish that he gonna always be okay, and her car was broke down in somebody's parking, what is it? Parking lot, baby. I was done with him for real then, because ain't no way I'm gonna be laying down with anybody, sleeping with anybody, laying up on the side of a nigga. Oh, excuse me for the N-word, but ain't no way I'm gonna be laying up on the side of somebody and my car is parked over in some parking lot and you talking about you gonna always be good. Nigga, if I'm broke down, so the hell are you? And you better make sure mines get out that parking lot. I couldn't do it then. So that's when I got really done with him. And just from there, I just was like, ugh. He like, I can go and come whenever I want, but you can't. So you're going to tell everybody the girl you banging is technically broke, but you land up at her house? Baby, you could do bad by yourself. But we're going to save him for another day. I promise we are. Thank you, Mama Bees. She does not want to marry him either. Yeah, I don't think she's checking for him. I think he's convenient. I think he's, he got a couple dollars. So, she need him to balance her life out. But given the opportunity, I believe she's going to move on to the next two. But it's just the nerve. He really think he the prize. Excuse me. He really think he the prize. That's why I can't. When they have to keep saying they're a good guy, you already know what that means. Okay? Holla at me, okay? You already know what that means. They really a jerk, a sucker, a punk, all behind the scenes. That's exactly what that means. Okay? I be like, please, Trish, stop letting this man with the muscles play with you, okay? Because that's all I can see is muscles. I can't see nothing good about him. I also understand coming out of something and you're in a vulnerable state. You know what I mean? Like, you'd be like, okay, that looks good. That seems good. That's better than what I had before. And then all of a sudden, you like, in a situation you really wasn't bargaining for, but it fit your situation. And I feel like that was what was going on with Trish. But we'll talk about that more in depth later. But it's just the nerve for me. Trish, he said out loud, like, you're just convenient. He's just taking up space. And that's why I be saying, y'all got to stop bringing anybody around y'all kids. He's just waiting for his next opportunity to make his best move. Girl, he will not be playing with me at all. Creeps. Wait a minute. Quiet Storm says, add him to the creep swap. Yes, put him in there immediately. Yes. Why I just order a shirt for immediately? Hey, Jazzy J. Wait a minute, because I don't know if y'all watch Grip Baby on TikTok, but sometimes she be overstimulating me, so I had just ordered a shirt for overstimulating me. And also immediately now, immediately no, okay? Ken is her karma. I believe that, okay? I definitely believe that because she definitely be putting the men up to fighting over her, okay? We're coming up on a 10-minute mark and we'll start our conversation. Then continue to hit the like button, guys. I love y'all the long way. But yeah, it's just like, girl, don't let this man play with you, okay? Don't let him do that, because by you taking him back that one time when he talked about your car being broke down somewhere, now he know he could just toil with you. Girl, don't let him play with you like that. I cannot listen. Do not ever let a person, that is the worst thing you could do, is let a nigga know that they are allowed to toil with them are with you and that you need them. Please do not do that. Okay, that is a bad move on their behalf. Let's jump into our topics, guys. We got to jump into our topics before we get to our main topics. Okay, so first up is Amy Luciana. Amy. Did I download the other? Okay, we got both of them here. Okay. Amy Luciana and Dwight Howard are back together after recently filing for divorce. And she says quitting was too easy. Enemy. Okay. We wasn't the enemy. And I don't doubt that this is the enemy's work either. Okay. Your man is allegedly, and in my opinion, all things here are in my opinion and allegedly, okay? It's not our fault that you guys split and you filed for divorce because you may have found some things that people were trying to tell you in the beginning that your man is allegedly liking men, okay? I don't know if he is or he isn't, but I love how y'all try to put that on us, the fact that you found out the truth and you filed for divorce. That was your work. You put the pen to the paper, so how did it become an us thing, okay? It's your issue. Long story short, they back together, honey, and they are swimming like no other. Okay. And he got inducted into the Hall of Fame on, I think it was I don't know the exact date, but I just know I posted it yesterday. He got inducted into the Hall of Fame and he calls her to my wife, Amber Rose. And he makes reference to the other Amber Rose. And he says, not the one that we all are thinking of, not the one with the tattoos. And he laughed it off. But I think is there his kids sitting there with her? Somebody let me know. Because I know he has some kids, but I don't know how many kids he got. And I don't want to be pinning kids on somebody else. So let me know if that's his kids, because they are in purple just like her. So let me know if they his kids, sitting on the side of her. But she is so happy to just be called this wife. And, you got to be careful with validating the title over top of the actual marriage, because what happens is you start to validate the title and then you're blinded by the reality. Okay. Now I'm all for marriages. I think marriage is the most beautiful thing, even though I've been through hell and back, that you can ever come across. However, you cannot validate the title over top of the situation. And I think he be pump faking her. And he be making her believe that it's something it's not. And she's so fascinated with this whole wife title that she seems to look over the reality, because it's like, hell with it, I'm a wife now. Wake up. You too old for that. Okay. So I just wanted to bring that to y'all attention, that he is definitely gaslighting her, in my opinion. And there is no real marriage here. Okay. I feel like when men come back around and try to fix it after you file for divorce, that's only because they got to make sure they cross every T and dot every I. And he didn't do that in the beginning. I bet he got her signing all kinds of papers. Okay. And she's just so happy to be like, oh, I'm the wife, whatever it takes to be submissive to my husband, that she's probably over there signing all types of paperwork. But we have to wait and see. Okay. People are like, I thought they split up. They did. And she definitely did file for divorce. But right now she blaming us for the separation. How does that work? Okay. It's not our fault. Veronica says he's a switch hitter at times. Child, it's a no for me. I could do without it. Hey, who said that? Welcome to the chat. I didn't see you, but I saw someone speaking to you. Oh, I see you. Yeah, so we got to move on. Let's talk about the next one, honey. We'll put the last two at the end. But I wanted to talk about Chrisean sending people to her sister's house. Which is you cool? Is you cool? Now, for those of you who don't know, her sister has been taking care of her son while she run up and down the street with some nigga, okay? Her sister's daughter has been helping her. Chrisean got on the stream and Chaotic was trying to interfere after her and her sister reunited. Chrisean is an unbalanced individual. I be rooting for her, but she always seems to let me down and disappoint me, okay? she just stigmatized, and that's just the bottom line to it, okay? Because this man got on his stream and said that's his son now. That is not your son. He has a whole daddy. How disrespectful. You have known this girl for 2 weeks, okay? That is not your son, and you should still be playing it safely. But because she allowed you to think that you're something that you're not, and she sets no boundaries, that's why you're out here running rapid, okay? Get that man away from your child. It doesn't matter if he a good dude. He a good dude to you, but you don't need to have this baby around some random nigga, period. Okay? And I don't care how you slice and dice that thing. So she, her and her sister are beefing because Chrisean basically picked the baby up and dropped the baby back off. The sister is calling, asking for money. And Chrisean is basically treating her like she's some slouch. And she's like, I can't exhaust my funds trying to make sure your baby good. And you over here like, I'm going to be on my way. And she got to keep calling Chrisean, keep calling her Chrisean. I bet he ain't got to keep calling you when he wants some head. I bet he ain't got to keep calling you if he wants you to bend it over. But you making your sister, the one that's taking care of your son, keep calling you for the finances to take care of your son. And then you got your raggedy tail on here, and I don't care who like it. Then you got your raggedy tail on here and started talking about she trying to extort you. First of all, when she's watching your baby, that's a favor. She owes you nothing, okay? Second of all, extortion for your child, you talking about you gave her $15K. You know how long she had that baby? She had that baby, you was popping in and out, but she had that baby since you was locked up. You owe her more than that, okay? And you need to give her a debit card or a credit card or something that she can be able to take care of your child properly since you more concerned with a nut, okay? I'm tired of you. And everybody needs to stop pacifying your behavior because it's out of control at this point. Okay, you come, you pop up, you take some pictures with some random nigga around your child, and then you want to be the mother of the year. When all behold, your sister had to pick up the cake according to her. Your sister picked up the baby outfit according to her. And after the birthday party, you left. Now, how trifling can you get? How trifling can you get? This child need you, okay? Need you. And you refuse to be a parent. You are stigmatized. You hear me? You know what I mean? Like, this baby needs extreme help, and it's not the baby issue, okay? You need to focus on what your baby needs are versus some nigga needs, period, okay? And a lot of people are delusional right along with her. Back to this, she sent some people to her sister's house. And her sister says, at Chrisean, don't send nobody else to my home. Nobody. Question. Is this not where my children live and where I raise, I guess, because I cut it off a little bit, your baby at? Yeah. And then you don't even care enough about your child that she still got your child. Matter of fact, you told her on live you was coming to get your son. Why you ain't go get him yet? If she really wanted to do you dirty, dog, she can end this right now, right? If she really wanted to do you dirty, all she had to do is go call CPS and tell them you left your child and you ain't been back in days. If she really wanted to do you dirty. So I don't think that she's after you or your money. She just wants you to do better for your child. Okay? You got the game mixed up. Do you think you're the prize? I just want to know. You got the game messed up. Check this. Her daughter, her sister's daughter, which would be Chrisean's niece, is now speaking out. And I'm going to read this because I feel like it's important. And I feel like as a young lady, she has a lot of wisdom. Okay? She has a lot of wisdom. And then we're going to get into the whole Arionne thing. And I'm just like, y'all, this baby's speaking out because she's watching her mother, okay, go through the chain of command with Chrisean. And she's finally saying something. And I don't blame her. Okay, nobody owed Chrisean nothing. Stop pacifying that. Shout out to Circle of Blues for this particular clip. Right here it says, what could you please repeat that? I'm perplexed to why it was perceived as a negative response. It is quite absurd how you become so upset over my mother not taking your side. You must acknowledge your mistakes and comprehend them. You wish to continue discussing finances when it has never been about money. Financial issues have never been a concern for us. And if we find ourselves lacking, we will manage to obtain it, with you being the last resort and truly never an option. Now that's sad. With you being the last resort and never an option. That's sad. My mother genuinely contributes to the little one. She works tirelessly to ensure his well-being despite her own challenges. She strives diligently to assist him and provide for him, often without fully understanding his actual needs. She consistently reaches out to you for her social security information, for his social security information, so that he can ensure his needs are met. So they looking for, his information so she can get the proper care. You ain't doing it. What the hell are you mad about? But you want to talk about money. You know why? Because Chrisean brain can only go as far as the dang going money. That's as far as her brain go to. She can't really knowledgeably comprehend anything besides money and sex. Period. Okay. Where was I at? So that she can assure the needs are met. We do nothing but care for you and shower him with love. You exploit him as a pawn because you are aware that my mother will always come through for him, and that is unjust. My mother maintains a highly productive schedule and takes him with her everywhere. She continuously spends her own money to support him. He essentially resides with her. Dang. He essentially resides with her. That's clear. She had to pick up the cake for your own son's birthday. Trifling. Okay. Y'all need to stop making excuses for this. All right. And when you do have him, you return him with nothing. Trifling. Okay. She purchases underwear and his clothing when you do have the means. Yes, you do send money for necessities, but it's rare, and it's rare you send big bills knowing my mom is providing for your child and hers. Ignorant. Chrisean thinks that she's entitled. Period. Chrisean thinks that she's entitled. Again, shout out to the Circle of Blues for this particular clip. Nobody owes you anything. Get your ass off his lap and stop worrying about that over taking care of your child. And you keep playing like this. When Blue come home, he gonna have full custody of your baby. You watch. You watch. And guess what? Right now, when he get home, he has a house, he has a car, he has the means to be a full-time father to your child. Okay? He can pay for a nanny. You just all over the place. And then you're going to get on here crying that everybody going to be sympathizing for you. No, I have no sympathy for a trifling behind mother like this. We got to move on. We got to move on. But I had to bring this to my chat attention, okay? I'm confused. Social security number for what? Because she's saying that she needs his social security number so she can apply for the benefits so that he can get what he needs. Chrisean ain't making no doctor's appointment. And I wish I had time to play the live for y'all so y'all can understand it in its entirety. But I don't have the time for it because Arionne's live is so long. But check it. She needs the social security number to apply him for social security. As you guys can see, this baby is not walking. He's leaning on the mom like a 10-month-old baby. He's 2 years old, and there's no shade to the baby because I don't do kids, but this baby clearly has something going on. So if Chrisean's not going to make the proper means, her mom can use the financial support. Okay. I know people might view that as you can just take care of him. She don't have the money to take care of hers plus hers, but she's doing it. And Chrisean is taking advantage because Chrisean knows that her sister genuinely loves that baby. Okay. Stop playing, Chrisean. You a tacky old mess. Yes, I said it. Tacky. Okay? That baby should be doing something. Let her have the information so that she can get the baby the proper insurance that the baby's going to need. I'm sure you ain't got no proper insurance on the baby. Okay? Get the baby what the baby need so he can get them doctor's appointments to get this baby back to a healthy start. This is sad. Now, let me be honest. I don't know if she has like complete guardianship over him. I think she's just doing a favor, but I know people are putting that out there that she's the guardian over him, but I don't think she does, because if so, then all this conversation would be pointless. I'm just saying. Crybabe, what's up, boo? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, she's trying to get his disability check started. Yep, there you go. Paula, good morning. Peggy Brown back for another session. What's up? Chrisean fan base is a big part of her problem. Absolutely. They are enablers. I agree. As a mother, I can never sit back and watch that. The whole show is a mess. CK has too many. Yes, welcome to the chat, everyone that just came in. I gotta move on. I'll do the last two topics at the end of the chat so that we could jump into our Love and Marriage Huntsville sector. Okay, so you guys know that Melody had let me put this baby off the screen. Hold on. And prayers up for the baby. Oh, yeah, I'll do the last two last. And that's, a matter of fact, I only got one more. I think that's Charleston White, child. Oh, Charleston and Bambi. Okay, so we'll talk about that in a minute. And I know Yandy did just clap back at Rashida, so I don't know how I'm going to get that to y'all, but I'll try to get it to you guys, or you guys can follow it on my Instagram because I'll post it there when I get off of here. All right, so check it. Welcome to all 132 in the chat. You guys go ahead and hit the like button. Sorry, Chrisean pissed me off so bad. I'm saying things in circles, honey. She's a trifling mess, but prayers up for the baby. Long story short, Melody talked about the court incident where Martell basically spin the block to come back around and talk trash to her while his woman was in the passenger side. I wish mines would, okay? I wish mines would go and spin the block of a woman that he say he don't care about. Martell is putting Arionne through nursing school according to them. I don't know how true it is because there's a lot of holes in there that I'm just like, that don't even sound right. But I'm also in a different state, so I can't say for sure whether it's true or not, okay? So I like to be fair when it comes to stuff like that. And I'm no professional when it comes to like enrolling into this stuff. I'm no professional. I just know what I know, okay? So we're going to take their word for it right now. But when I say he embarrassed her, he might as well have pulled his belt off and gave her a whooping right there on that live. He told her what to talk about. He embarrassed her about her braces. He even turned around, child, and tell the people how long it's been since she had a job. Why did you, first of all, let's normalize just getting your nigga off your live, right? If you having a live, that's your business. Unless you guys are doing like a whole live together, it's no purpose for your dude to be sitting there co-signing on the live. Could you go over there? Can you get away from me and get out my live? That's annoying. Okay, so we need to normalize that. But I get it. She's sitting in his car, so it's his rules. Okay, but y'all, we got to get these dudes off the lives. Mind your business. This is my part of the show. Okay, mind your business. And I just hate that we keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. That is annoying. So anyway, we're going to debunk that live. It was pretty embarrassing. It was pretty embarrassing. If she didn't have mud on her face, I don't know why not. Okay, he purposely embarrassed her repeatedly. Okay. And you know, it's just unfortunate, but we're going to talk about it because why not? We're gonna definitely debunk it. Okay. Shout out to Who Knew for this because this is where the audio is coming from Who Knew, and shout out to her. Okay. We'll break in between so that we can have full commentary, but this is definitely hers. Okay. Let's go.
And baked beans.
Do I need to add more barbecue sauce or
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I think it should be okay.
Is it amazing? Did you get some?
No, I didn't. Okay. No, I didn't, Martell. I didn't. I ate some tzatziki's earlier and I didn't. I don't need to eat no more.
You went to tzatziki's?
No, it was DoorDash when I was cooking.
What pair is he?
The same thing I ate.
Oh, he started eating a lot. Hey, Lonnie.
Now, first of all, y'all know he mad about that DoorDash. In his head, he probably sitting there like, oh, wait a minute, you ain't asked me for no dang on permission about no dang on DoorDash. Did I tell you was able to order some DoorDash? Y'all, he going crazy in his head right now. But let's continue to listen.
Can you take it off?
No, okay, so I'm gonna bring some new clothes, y'all. I literally just been focused on passing these classes, and that's just been it right now. But I am.
So they're asking her about her boutique, and she's saying that she's been focused on her nursing career, passing the classes. Now, that right there makes me bring up a red flag because I don't know if she's saying that she's taking a prereqs to getting to the nursing program, or she's saying that she's actually in the program and she has to pass those classes. So I don't know what she's saying, but I'm just telling y'all, okay? But she promised that she's going to bring y'all some new merch after she passed these classes, okay? They have all the children with them because this is Martell's weekend with the kids. So they have her kids plus his kids, all right? Let's continue to listen.
We got some good things coming.
Always, but you know.
We all pass the test around here.
Let's go.
Hey.
He talking about we all going to pass the test around here. I hope he's talking about those builder license, okay? She's talking about let's go, like they making a power move. It's been too long. Y'all should have been did it, okay? Ask him to marry you first before you start connecting yourself to something that ain't yours completely, okay? I'm just tired. I'm tired of this, okay? Let's continue to listen.
I'm going to be going on to Whatnot to see how many Funko Pops I can buy with just...
I got a slick back ponytail, y'all. It's just, yeah. It's giving real hair right now.
It's giving real hair. Shit, that is real hair.
I know, I'm just saying, like, it's...
Make that known.
Just real hair right now.
Real hair, real lashes.
Oh. Not Marcel. Marcel, hush. Real hair, lashes that I did myself. I ain't trying to be funny.
Yeah, you going with mom?
No, Martel's literally a comedian. I laugh at him all day long.
Hey, you said he was going to go with her.
And I'm glad she knows that she's the only one laughing at him all day long because nobody else finds him funny. Now, that was definitely a dig at Melody, real hair, real lashes, because he has a problem with weave. But the thing of the matter is, Arionne's situation doesn't allow her to get her hair done as often as Melody, in my opinion, okay? So stop trying to act like it's her preference to walk around with this ponytail to the back. It's not a bad looking ponytail, but stop trying to act like it's what she prefer. No, she just at this moment in her life, that's not where she at. Okay, so let's call a thing. Stop it, Martell. He is just a comedian. No, he's corny as hell and you the only one laughing. Let's continue to listen.
Sometimes y'all hear the negativity of what we got going on, but we really be laughing though, y'all. Always.
Hey, y'all,
as soon as I crack a joke, he be up there mad. So.
Well, that's kind of a little bit heavy.
Martell, I need a phone charger, Martell.
I don't get you one.
Because I know your kids got the same phone I got.
Dad, you want to get what?
Maverick, your bike just fell over. I didn't do that, son. It was you did.
Go get it.
He didn't put it on the kickstand right. He tried to.
Now, I thought this part was so funny. That baby turned around. She like, your bike fell over. He was like, you did that. Ain't no way in hell, Mom, that my bike just fell. It was you. I thought that was so funny and so cute. But let's continue to listen.
No, it just, I don't know.
On a hill. Get it.
Get it, son.
You guys are killing.
Me not spending $500 on a bike, Martell. He would.
If you drop it again.
Martell don't even want to play for sports. I beg to differ that he run around here turning and paying for a $500 bike. It's to trying to big him up to be something that he's not. He's not paying for it, neither the hell are you. And I wouldn't either. If I had it, I wouldn't pay for a $500 bike. Now, for my 22, 23-year-old, I would, but not for no baby. He throwing the bike down, knocking the bike down. He don't even know it is a bike, okay? What the hell you going to pay that much for a bike? Martell, he would. No, he's not. He don't even pay for school lunches. Who the hell do y'all think y'all be talking to? Melody had to get out of her own house on a week that's not her week to go pack her kids some food for school because he wouldn't bring it. And neither did he think it was important for them to have the lunch for school because they could eat school lunch. And somehow you want us to believe that he paying for a $500 bike? Girl, we don't believe you. What?
No, you can't put it on the hill like that. You see the hill how it goes down like that? You see it's a hill? You can't put it like on the hill. They put it on a flat surface.
My son, y'all. Say hi, Holt.
Hi.
Oh, Spidey. What you need?
Could you just please get my transformer to come back?
Go pick it up and come back. No, I want you to go to Target and pick it up yourself.
Now, I'm so happy that this baby is talking because before I was, he was struggling, but he having a full conversation with her. So shout out to the baby, honey.
I didn't. They said, hi, Maverick. Hi, Knox. We was at the water park and my son went down a slide, face first, like with his hands, and then his little tooth fell out. And mind you, he's only 4, y'all. Tooth ain't supposed to come out just yet, but it's out. Yeah. It's life.
Down like that. Hold this right here. Hold the seat.
Let me see you ride, son. He graduated from his Spider-Man bike. Now he got like a real bike. Well, his Spider-Man bike was a real bike, but I don't think I'm gonna get braces on again because I feel like I had braces on for too long. But yeah. Last night I went out with my friends and we went to Connors at Bridge Street, and that's like my favorite restaurant. But there's just no ponytail in the back. It's not giving bald. It's just giving. Let's keep our life like positive moving forward. We don't discuss the past and a divorce that was 4 or 5 years ago. Like, damn, I can't go to court with my man.
Now y'all heard that. I'm gonna rewind it for y'all so y'all can hear it again. So she basically saying that she did say it. She said it out her own mouth. We don't discuss a divorce that happened 4 or 5 years ago. You're lying to yourself because you had no problem with spinning a block for him to go harass his ex-wife who divorced him 4 or 5 years ago. So if you don't discuss somebody that he divorced 4 or 5 years ago, why was you willing and able and capable to spin the block with him? Because I would have let him do that by himself. Okay? Why was you a willing participant in him having a conversation about his ex-wife, weave and face? Clearly, he was all in her weave and face, right? So you talk, I can't go to court with my man, guys. It's not funny. Did he take you before? No, because before he was still hoping that he can get back with Melody, and he was hoping that Mel would have taken him back, but he knew that you would mess it all up if he brought you to court before. But now that he's clear, and it's clear that Melody do not want him, now it's safe to bring you to court because he knows for sure now Melody's not going to spin the block on him. Okay, she don't want no parts of him. So that's the only reason why you went to court before. What don't click in your head? Hey, he might not want me, or why you want me to go all or something now? And let's be clear, you talk a lot of trash on this internet. Why you wait till you get to the lobby before you going out the door to try to jump big and bad? Why? Why you ain't do that on the elevator where it was nothing but Charles Station opportunities and your head could have been knocked on top of the dang on elevator doors? Why you ain't do that where it was nobody to interrupt? You ain't want that kind of problem, huh? Girl, bye. Let's continue to listen.
Damn, y'all.
I'm gonna rewind a little bit.
Positive moving forward. Let's keep our life like positive moving forward. We don't discuss the past and a divorce that was 4 or 5 years ago. Like, damn, I can't go to court with my man.
Hold on. I don't usually get trolls over here. My kind of mind, welcome to the chat, and we appreciate you for being here. I don't know what you're saying. That's your opinion that he might want her. I do not believe the same. We just want everybody to keep it cute. If you believe that Love and Marriage Huntsville is a good show, that's fine. I never said it wasn't. To each his own, right? It's seasons in your life where you either have to graduate or you stay at the same point. I'm a content creator. I review the content and then I deliver the content. So that's my job to have a conversation about it. I appreciate you for being here, but I just wanted to make sure we was all on the same page, okay? Welcome to the chat.
Damn, y'all. Had I been on live on some bullshit, then it would be Erickson and Nancy. I'm always tangled up in some. And I'm just up here trying to go to school.
Melita, not so loud.
That is so loud.
Let me see.
Maverick. Miss.
This one. Let me see. This other part. Okay.
And notice that, like before, Martell used to say, oh, I don't go live. I don't do the internet. I'm barely on here. But he's trying to make a statement. We're clear that he's trying to make a statement, okay? So that's why it's like, Martell, what type of time you really on? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you really trying to say? What you trying to prove to us? We see you. You got your girl now. You happily living. It's good. You about to marry her. You're thinking about settling down after all these years. So what's the problem? Why are you trying to convince us? I'm confused, right? Shout out to Who Knew again.
That's all matters right now in life. Besides you, baby.
What? I fast forwarded a little bit. I'm listening to this with y'all because I heard bits and pieces of it, but now I'm listening to it in its entirety. So I'm sure I'm going to go over my hour. But it's the bigging up Martell, right? I have a problem with like men. I have to continuously stroke their ego. Like that's one of my pet peeves. I can't do it. Don't like it. No ham, turkey, or bacon. But I fast forward a little bit because I was going to skip past all the gibber. But I got to go back a little bit because I want to hear what she's telling him. She says, besides you, baby. So what is she talking about? Let me hear.
That's all matters right now in life. Besides you, baby. I'm going to school for nursing. Thank you.
But why he ain't respond? Wait a minute. Why he ain't say, oh, thank you, babe? He ain't say nothing. It's just a moment of silence. What is going on? Why didn't he respond to her saying, besides you, baby? I mean, she was in it like, yeah, besides you. She was batting her eyes. So I'm just saying, why didn't he respond? Child, this is too much.
Maverick.
What was the hardest part of your program? What do you think? Like, I used to say the struggle with dosage cow, but now it's just like a thing of the past. Yeah, that's Martell. He right here.
Careful, Milani. What's his kid's like?
Farm. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Farm is on some bullshit. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Like, since I'm so far in my program, for me, it's like the discipline was studying because I feel like I've caught on to nothing. So now it's almost like you learn.
There you go.
You learn how to answer questions, and now it's just like,
good job. Yes, sir.
Right now, all the kids are with us. They're outside riding bikes. It's Martell's week, so no, I don't have any foundation right now. I just got on lashes, no earrings, and a ponytail slick to the back that I need to. Yeah. Like, since I'm so far in my program, for me, it's like the discipline was studying because I feel like I've caught on to nothing. So now it's almost like you learn.
There you go.
You learn how to answer questions, and now it's just like,
good job.
All right, now I'm going to fast forward a little bit because I'm not interested in her nursing career. I wish her well in her endeavors, and I hope that Martell can finish the job to get her through, and whatever the end result is, that's her business. So I'm going to skip through that. I think Martell is stalking Mel. Oh yeah, nobody thinks it is love. Anybody that thinks that it's love is wild. Okay, it's definitely not love. It's a sense of control. It's a sense of problematic. It just, it goes along with the A-Beers. Okay, that's what they do. The moment that they lose that, they got to find a way to try to grip you back. Okay, so this is all part of him and his A-B situation. Okay, so that's why it is what it is. It's not love. So I don't want anybody to misconstrue that. 211 in the chat. You guys continue to hit the like button. This obvious, very dangerous person. Yes, it's clear Martell never loved Mel. It had a goal, and it was to lock her down and profit off her success. Absolutely. Oh, wow. Mel messed up when she married Martell. It was all a setup. Smith, welcome to the chat. Yeah, it was definitely, I'm sure she's seeing that now. Let's see what she's talking about, and then I'll fast forward it.
Yes, sir.
right now, all the kids are with us. They're outside riding bikes. It's Martell's week, so no, I don't have any foundation right now. Ava's credit builder card is a
Martell. Take it, bro. Y'all want to go for a ride, Martell?
They said we heard you, Martell. You can't whisper. We heard they. Oh my God, they like.
What up, Martell?
All right, now this is when he's going to tell her to find something else. This is the embarrassment. This is the most embarrassing thing I ever heard, okay? He's basically going to plead with her to be motivational. In this moment, I automatically assume that he wanted her to be Mel in this moment, but he has to realize that her brain can go only as far as eyelashes and hair to me, okay? She's not going to sit here and talk about nothing motivational because that's not her interest. You want her to be Mel. She's not Mel. This is her interest, and she probably can deliver it very well because that's what she knows, okay? So what are we, Martell literally puts the phone down and whispered to her, talk about something motivational, okay? I said, say what now? So he on the live, and he want to control what you saying on the live. Baby, ain't no freaking way. Let's continue to listen.
All the future nurses starting about can't start talking about motivational stuff, please.
Please start talking about motivational stuff. Baby, why can't she talk about her lashes and her ponytail? Why? Because you said so? Because you don't want to hear it? That's what she's interested in. This is what I'm talking about her not being able to be her authentic self. He's controlling. This is a sign of controlling, period. Okay? I'm embarrassed for them. Yes. I got to do it one more time. She puts the phone down and he says, please start talking about some motivational stuff. Let's listen. And I don't know if he thought he was on mute or he purposely wanted to embarrass her. I don't know. But what I do know is it's her live. Let her talk about what she wants. You can go over there and play with the kids that you got. Give some attention to them.
my life, I never had a problem.
What up, Martell? Thank you, bro. Y'all want to go for a ride, Martell?
They said we heard you, Martell. You can't whisper. We heard they. Oh my God, they like we heard you. We heard you. We definitely heard him laugh my ass off. Really. Come on, let's start talking about the motivational. We heard him. They love you, Martell. You need to get online. They think about me.
What's up, man?
I mean, he don't want to get on live. He feeds his ego off controlling you and telling you what to do and what to say. Okay. I don't know if he thought he was on mute or he purposely wanted to embarrass you. I'm going to take it as a personal jab. He doesn't mind because through this whole live, he continues to embarrass her. He talk about her teeth. He talk about her job skills and her qualities. And then he turn around and he tells her what to say on the live. His motive has all. I don't think Martell like her, period. Let's continue to listen.
You good? You ever do a long ride?
Melania is so calm.
That's a really good ride? On the bike. I know, right? No, long ride, we got to go do tennis.
Hey, y'all. Malia everywhere?
She better not. I'm alright. Not today, so just the girls went back. I'm alright, personally.
Now, I want y'all to hear this because I don't know if anybody else picked on this, but they're talking about Melody's two daughters. I know I'm going to mess up their sports, but whatever the sport that Mariah and them play, they're talking about the competition. And Arionne is saying, the 9-year-old basically, she's going to, lose at some point if she's paying Mariah. So he's saying that Mariah better not lose because of Boss Baby being younger than her. She better not lose because if so, that's a problem. But how about the baby just can be a better, now I'm not saying that she is, I'm just saying there's room for error. The baby could be better than Mariah. She don't have to win because you said so, and it's going to be hardcore consequences if she don't. Listen to him talk about this. Check it out, y'all.
Did she always beat Malia?
No, not today, so just the girls went back. Mariah, personally.
Okay. Did she always beat Malia? Did Malia everywhere?
She better not. Mariah better always win. But I mean, it's still good, decent competition though. But she, all right.
Decent competition.
I mean, Maria's good, but
how old is Malia? 9.
Right.
And 13.
Right.
So Mariah, there's no competition.
Yeah, that's a good training session for Mariah. And it's a great
for Malia.
No, for Mariah.
Training for Mariah. You're beating.
If you were sexually abused.
I mean, because the best thing is getting balls and getting hits. She's hitting the ball a lot. I think that's the main thing is for tennis, get a lot of balls.
Okay.
Yeah. Just like any other sport, like basketball, go out there and shoot you about 300 shots or something like that.
No, Pierce does not do tennis. Pierce does volleyball, and Pierce is a cheerleader for high school. Yesterday, she had a tournament that was literally all day long. 8.
Now, y'all see how Martell going, he think he know everything, okay? You don't know everything. Now he's going to turn into the coach for Mariah and them. He's going to say, what's this and what's the concept? How you know that's what the coach is teaching her? But you're going to change it all around to fit what you want it to be, baby. Now Arionne's going to go on a whole rant about Paris. I'm going to fast forward it. Not that I got anything against Paris. I just don't feel like it's relevant right now. Let's continue to listen.
Yeah. Sweetheart, why you hollering like that? Tell me that. I understand. You won. But stop yelling so loud, okay?
I got it from you. I'm sorry. I'm happy.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Did that baby say, I got it from you, I'm sorry, I'm happy? Okay? Not you trying to control her, and she come back and say, I got it from you. Now, I don't know what she was saying in his real arguments or when he get excited about competition or not, but that baby said, I'm sorry, I got it from you. Baby, this too much. I'm so embarrassed. Let's continue to listen.
Well, I'm sorry that you. I got it from you.
Hey, like what? We do get excited when we win, but
That's what you teach him to do.
hey, like what? We do get excited when we win, but
That's what you teach him to do. To win all the time.
You can catch it now, Maverick. I'm so happy that Maverick can goddamn catch it now.
Oh, he's biting.
Oh, what?
Yeah, volleyball's all day long. Daddy duty and producer mode. That's cool.
Do you guys see how often she has to like big him up? That has to be draining to always have to big him up. She got it from you, Daddy. It was you, Daddy. It was like, girl, just, oh my God. I don't know how she do that, but to each his own. Let's continue to listen.
I'm reading comments right now. No, I'm not gonna block anybody. I don't even block y'all no more. I don't even care. Listen, my life, your entertainment. I said, stop moving. I need to, girl.
No wonder he had kickstand on her body. Lord. Good now?
Maverick goes so fast now.
Melania, she's throwing her 16-inch bike.
Well, Melania just got a bike.
I know, but
in the last 6 months.
I know, but hers is 16-inch. Same size.
Her bike looks bigger than Maverick.
Because it's taller, but it's same. It's a 16-inch in terms of tires. So he might be on there for a year.
And has anybody really found out the baby real name? Right? What's the baby real name? Because I know this Maverick and Knox. Like, what's the baby real name? I know Maverick came out of the Holt to combine it with all of Mel kids with the M. But I know that wasn't like an official name change. So anybody find out, is this his real name or is Knox his real name? I want to know.
So what's the difference in her bike? If
it's just made different. It's made different.
Like the seat is higher?
Just the bike is just bigger.
So yeah, she did say in the beginning that the bike was $500, and I said to her face, even though I ain't in her face, she'll lie. He don't even want to pay for lunch at the school for his kids. How the hell he gonna pay $500 for a bike? We don't believe you, and that's what I had said. But let's continue to listen.
Thank you. There, give me this, Martell. So I literally have 2 more semesters left, and download Vigo now. And I'll be done. And I'm so grateful that I went back to school. And when I graduate,
what is it?
I'm invited to my graduation party. Let me just be quiet. No, I'm not. But okay, what products are you using here? Today I'm actually about to sit for my LPN exam because I'm in a 2-year program, and after 3 semesters we get to sit for the LPN, so I'm waiting to hear from I'm actually about to sit for my LPN exam because I'm in a 2-year program.
Wait, pause. First of all, Martell needs to shut up because I can't hear what she's saying. He all loud in the mic. Move back, Martell. Go over there with the kids. You too much. So I thought she was in school for RN. So now she in school for LPN. Somebody make it make sense to me. I don't know what's going on, but something ain't adding up. The milk ain't clean. Okay. So she's talking about Studying for her. Let's listen together. But Martell, get the hell out the mic. I can't hear.
And after 3 months, it should be clear over the years, but it's kind of trying to be impressed. But thank y'all so much. I'm actually about to sit for my LPN exam because I'm in a 2-year program. And after 3 semesters, people can sit for my LPN. So I'm waiting to hear from back from the Alabama Board of Nursing. So I get my ATT. And yeah. Thank y'all so much. I'm definitely already a graduate. I graduated from Alabama A&M in 2013. So long ago. I have a degree in biology, so those were my prerequisites to get into nursing. And in a 2-year RN program. And so after 3 semesters are completed, we get the test for our LPN, and then 2 more semesters, we get the test for our RN. I already completed 3 semesters. So I currently don't work. I don't have a job now. I am not a CNA.
Okay, so I heard what she said. I want to clear it up, okay? So she says after 3 semesters, they can test for their RN. After 2 semesters, which she's already done, they're able to test for the LPN. I don't think that she's done that. She's going straight for the RN, okay? So that's what she said. And she's explaining that she don't work. Although there was rumors that she worked at the nursing home, apparently, according to this, and Martell about to jump in and embarrass the hell out of her, okay? After this clip, we're going to get off of her, go through our last web shenanigan of Charleston White getting chased all of the college grounds from his ignorance. Then we're going to wrap this up, okay? So y'all bear with me a little bit longer, all right? If you are hearing this sound of my voice, we got 250 in the chat. Go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Listen, you've been here for a while, so you are liking what you hear, okay? So let's continue to listen. Let's go.
Michelle don't have a job.
I have never took a
Listen to him. She sure don't have a job. He lived to embarrass this girl, and she think it's so cute. This man don't like you. I don't care what nobody say. I wish. Listen. Oh God. Let's continue to listen.
I've never been a CNA. I've never tested. I've never had the title of a CNA. I don't work currently. Martell Hush.
You just say you ain't worked in 4 years. You won't work.
It's been 5. In the summer before I started nursing school, I worked for 2 months. So
a month and a half.
2 full months.
So you did?
Yes, Martell.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Must be nice.
Sounds like Martell wants you to get a job. Martell, do you want me to get a job? Martell wants me to get a job. Do you want me to get a job? Let's be real. Let's. You want me to?
Now, first of all, this is where the secondhand embarrassment come in at. He laughed. Like, you make it like this perfect picture. Martell take care of me, yada, yada, yada. But when asked the question, he had a perfect opportunity like, no, I don't want my woman to work. No, I got my baby. But instead, he laughed. She like, let's be real. She should have just left it alone, okay? Because it's going to get more and more embarrassing. Just continue to listen.
You got the filter?
Yep, I do.
Oh, I ain't getting the filter.
Okay.
Oh, get on filter. Do something.
I just got 9 points in a row.
Oh,
I made it in the hole 3 times in a row. What y'all playing? Put in the hole. Oh.
It's called something with a little bean bag.
Oh, so it's not like what we be playing.
Yeah, it's the
yeah.
I saw your job, and I heard you talking loud again.
Looking like you. Looking like you too.
You're so funny. Oh Lord, you're so funny.
That's our conversation. Martell, do you want me to get a job? Because somebody just said he is the job. Do you want me to get a girl? You get it on another level. Do you want me to get a job, Martell?
Well, it's well worth it, I tell you that.
Do you want me to get a job? Because when I used to work and I did have a job, Martell was at the job. So, do you want me to get a job?
Hold on. What you say?
You were at the job.
Now she said, now listen to this. Yo, I am so embarrassed. She says that when she used to work, Martell was at the job. And originally when I heard that in a clip that I heard, I was thinking maybe she was saying that they met each other at a job they both was at. But that's not what she's saying. Basically, Martell was at the job. He waited in the car for her. He showed up repeatedly. Control. That was not a flex, but she's going to tell the story. Listen.
Tell you,
I don't get it. What you mean?
you were bringing me lunch. You were there before I clocked off years ago. So do you want me to get a
Girl,
job?
that was 8-9 years ago.
You were still there.
Girl.
So I mean, do you really want me to get a job?
Yeah, I do, as long as it's worth it. But like back then, you making $15 an hour. No, ma'am, I don't want you to work because no.
Who said I was making $15 an hour?
Back then, you were 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 15 years ago. You was making.
I don't know.
You was making 40, how much were you making? That's the fact right there.
Right, but even
No. How much were you making?
I can't remember.
I remember.
My time working here.
That's the reason I didn't want you to work, because it didn't make sense. $14 an hour? No, ma'am.
$14 an hour, Martell. I was never making $14 an hour. But even still, me going to work now.
He is laughing because he knows she lying, and she started giving him all these facial expressions to be like, babe, like flow with me. He like, no, girl, I remember. And back then it didn't make sense because you was making $14, $15 an hour. He like, no, it did not make sense. She like, Martell, I was never making 14. He like, yes, the hell you was, okay? And then when she's talking, the correlation is missing, right? There's the comparison, what they're talking about two different things. She's talking about physically wanting her to work. Like, Martell, would you like me to get a job? And then he's talking about the things that come along with the job. If it's beneficial, hell yeah, get out there and work. But if it wasn't making sense, hell no, you don't work. Okay. And she's also talking about him being outside with lunch. Him being there before she clock out. That's control. He just wanted to make sure nobody else was getting a piece of the pie. Okay. That wasn't him caring for you, in my opinion, right? So with that being said, y'all talking about two different things. I'm just so embarrassed, guys. Is anybody else embarrassed like I am? Because I am definitely embarrassed. Okay, let's continue to listen.
As a nurse,
hey, so guys,
can I work full time?
So I don't think
I can't work nights, y'all, which is crazy because you get paid the most at nights. Yeah. Can I work nights, Martell?
You would not work nights.
Why? You get paid the most at nights.
You have a beautiful daughter and a young son. No.
That could be.
Now, first of all, why the hell you asking him, can you work at nights? That right there is crazy. Why are you asking him? I can't work nights. And she like, that's where the money at nighttime. He like, no, you got a beautiful daughter at home. No, you got me waiting for you and your man wants you home. He like, you got a daughter and a young son. He basically let you know he ain't babysitting overnight. These are your kids. Come home and take care of your kids. Child, this is embarrassing, guys. Let's continue to listen. 274 in the chat.
At night, Martell, while I go to work, and then in the morning, I'll be able to take my kids to school, pack their lunch, like I do every single morning.
You don't have a blog, so we ain't gonna talk about that. No.
A blog?
A blog. What they call it, a blog? No. Don't worry about it.
It's my real life, Martell.
Yeah.
Some people are sure everything that goes on in their life. Me and you choose not to.
Oh.
So do you feel like I need?
Yeah, okay. I don't want you to work nights, and the only time I want you to if you do work, it just has to make sense financially. That's all.
So you sent me to school for me not to be able to work nights and for it to make sense financially.
Right.
Okay, so
you at least right.
Okay, so
you at least need to be making $50-$60 an hour or something.
Well, we live in Alabama, which are the lowest paid nurses in the U.S. And you don't come out of nursing school with the RN making $50 or $60 an hour. You can work for a year and do travel nursing. And you told me that you don't even want me to do travel nursing.
Hold on.
But so some things are going to change. You might be okay with night.
No, girl. I've heard.
So you can't work at night. You can't be a travel nursing because he ain't going to step up to the plate where he want to be. So what is he sending you to school for? Just to say you got that under your belt? It's a waste of money. If you can't do anything that you want to do, forget about Martell, scratch Martell. You're going to school to better yourself for your children as you should, right? But why do he have such a big say in what you're going to do? Okay? He's talking about $50, $60 an hour. You coming fresh out of school, like she said. But let her get to where she's supposed to go. She has to make a resume for herself, right? It may not be ideal where she's going to come out starting at, but eventually she will, right? But it's nursing is something you could always fall back on. But he's so controlling, and instead of her seeing it from him being controlling, she considers it to be a flex. And I don't. Unfortunately, let's continue to listen.
Nursing. I've heard about nurses. I heard about nurses.
Like every other day, his algorithm is on some bullshit. He always sending me something about nurses being cheaters, y'all.
Yeah, I heard.
Bingo. That's what it's about. That's why you can't work nights, because he's projecting what he do on the regular to you and have done on the regular to his ex-wife, right? On you. So apparently if he worked that night, he was going to go on his lunch break and go do with somebody. Now he's projecting that on you. So he's sending you stuff because he know what he would do. So now all of a sudden it's your fault, or his fault rather, for him being a jerk that he is, that why you can't work nights. Get the hell out of here. Y'all give this man too much credit. Let's continue to listen.
Is just because you work at the hospital, you might wear scrubs. That does not mean that you are a nurse and you are a cheater. He feel like all nurses are cheaters.
Yeah. I think she gonna act like me.
Like he.
Yeah, I think someone said she said that it's crazy.
They said, but you're a cheater. He's a cheater.
Yep.
He's telling you the truth. You lying. Y'all still together.
Yep. Now what?
Coming for you.
I ain't cheated in 6 years. Now what?
Did he pass the dude test?
How the hell he talking about he ain't cheated in 6 years? He just told him that him being with Shari was for he can get on the show was all fake while he was with her and Shari at the same time. He ain't cheated in 6 years. Now who the hell is he talking to? Do he know we watching him up close and personal? This man is delusional as hell. And she just skipped right over it. I ain't cheated in 6 years. Baby, you can't make this up. Hello to everyone that's coming in the chat. I know I can't speak to you guys individual, but I see y'all and I'm pending y'all. I love y'all the long way. Let's continue watch and listen. This is a mess. I ain't cheating 6 years. Oh my God.
You gonna speak on the babe or you don't want to speak on it? Because
y'all will see it.
Okay. You both are.
What?
They said find you a doctor.
Who? They told you to find a doctor? Mm-hmm. Why she find a doctor for what? I make more than half of the doctors. So for what? She'll find a doctor for. I'm a good guy. Doctors, shit.
Change man, babe.
You know that been the nurses over. What you talking about?
It's been the nurses over.
Some doctors.
No, Martell, they're not.
Now wait, how the hell he go from talking to, now I ain't mad at the person in the chat, like, girl, find you a doctor and get rid of Martell, I ain't mad at the person in the chat. But what's crazy is, why is it that he started talking about the nurses, the doctors bending the nurses over? Don't y'all think that's a little like high fetch? Like what is we talking about? I'm confused at this point. But he's definitely Martell is nuts. He like, I'm a good guy. That's all he can say is I'm a good guy. I'm a good fella. I'm a good father. He don't even know his own qualities, okay? He is a good guy, and that's all he know himself to be. I'm a good guy. A doctor won't harm her, okay? Let's continue to listen. We got about 5 more minutes of this and we gotta go.
I'll find you a doctor. Girl, I'm gonna jump through this hall.
Babe, I don't want to think.
And he not lying. He really want to jump through the phone. And he want to do everything that he's doing and have done to her and done to Mel. Okay, he really do want to jump through the phone. When he don't agree with somebody, he turn up. He get retort, right? So let's continue to listen.
I'll find you a doctor. Girl, I'm gonna jump through this hall.
Babe, I don't want a doctor. I just want you.
Why every time she confess her love to him, it's like a moment of silence. He does not interrupt. He was doing all this talking prior to it. Then she looking in his eyes, batting her eyes. She like, baby, I don't want a doctor. I just want you. Silence. Nothing. Y'all, Listen, I can't take no more, y'all. Let's continue to listen.
Well, we're having such a good time over there.
They said propose, good man. They in our business. Huh?
They can get all in their business. Y'all.
They can get in our business.
They can get all in our business. Just like on the show. Be transparent around here.
I said you're the only one transparent, you feel like? You feel like you're the only one transparent on the show?
Of course.
Out of the couples. How do you feel like that?
Which one out of
the couples?
There's a lot of couples on there.
I think it's the married couples. There's only 2 other married couples on there.
3.
Donald Trump calls Jeff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you feel like you're the only transparent one out of all the 3 married couples?
I ain't speaking on that.
Okay.
Martell don't want to get himself back in the line of fire. Okay, he's trying to get away from the drama that he created with you. So he's very careful in what he say. Okay, and he's not transparent. He be lying up a storm. He is Destiny's friend. They lie. Let's continue to listen.
I'm trying to.
I miss trying to be getting a phone call.
For what? They gonna be saying Martell keep going. They ain't gonna be saying nothing. Or you said nothing from the couples?
No, I'm talking about from. Yeah, don't get me in trouble.
All right, you're gonna be quiet then. You ain't gonna say.
You're like we're on a podcast. There's gonna be a podcast. You take the filter off. I'll put my face on there.
They might be needing a little.
You don't need no. You natural all over. Natural body, natural hair.
It just gives, sometimes you just need a little bit more. Still don't understand, so he be able to take the filter off. Maybe when y'all looking all rough, we gotta give a little.
No, I think all women.
Martell, you're the prize. Aren't you the prize, babe? It's a good prize.
I'm telling you. I don't know. You speak it. Am I?
You are the prize.
Why you say I'm the prize?
I mean, I'm the prize too, but you are the prize.
No, we're not talking about.
We're not talking about me. Girl, that was your type of bird, is it, Mark?
Now he's talking about we are not. Now see how she willing to big him up and he want to hear all his great accolades, but he didn't do that for her. Martell, you the prize. Yes, you have to constantly tell this dude he's the prize. And I told y'all in the last live, this man is GAY in my opinion, and allegedly he just too invested in things that a female be worried about. Okay, the hair, the makeup. What male is really invested in that kind of stuff? It's like, baby, you look good or bad, but that's it. He be really like going down memory lane. Remember when your wig was lopsided? Remember when your wig was good? Remember when your wig was shiny? Like he got that kind of energy. This is weird as hell to me. Okay, so she's going to big him up. Oh, baby, you're the prize. Now he like, tell the people why I'm the prize. That's too much energy for me. But he wouldn't even say nothing back to you while you was confessing your love to him. But he got time to hear how you feel about him. Girl, this is a silly road, honey. Silly. Let's continue to listen.
What you be giving?
It's like a.
You okay? What's up?
I swear, because I want you to eat all your food.
Yeah, please, yes.
What is the options?
You think we get options today? But you gotta bring me back today, son. Leave mommy at home. Okay. Your mom's gonna tell you to get options.
You coming with mommy right now? I'm gonna tell you to bring back. Yeah.
I think Mommy should
I am.
Okay, this final part of this, I was rewinding to make sure I was at the right part. But this final part of this is she's begging Martell to take Knox with him with the other kids. And he's telling her basically like, what time is bed? Because I got to bring him back home. I never heard of a dude not willing to keep his kid. That's weird as hell. I mean, I think it's very weird. But let's listen to this last little piece.
I'm not bringing you back to dad's house. You want the money now. Are you coming with mommy right now, or are you doing?
Mommy should do. Papa, just stay here for Mommy and my uncle.
That sounds like a plan to me.
I'm gonna tell you to bring back. At 7 o'clock. It's 5 right now, so y'all should go eat dinner and you bring home.
Okay, so
At 7 o'clock.
But you don't even know how to fight. He doesn't even know how to fight anymore. You be quiet, Mariah.
You be quiet.
Now, first of all, this baby is going on her. He said something about fighting. Okay. Now, as he talk about them two fighting, now he done told her, "You be quiet, mama." Now, baby, he needs an A-whooping. Because first of all, who you talking to? Second of all, he too invested. And not her trying to act like she got this baby on such a schedule. We don't believe you. We saw him jump on top of your head with a lollipop in his head at 10, 11 o'clock at night. We don't believe that he has this hardcore schedule. But let's continue to listen.
Never give me money. Y'all stop. No question. Martell married for those lines,
Yeah, Maverick.
Maloney, hush.
I'm going with you, Mom.
You going with me?
Yeah, are you in my mouth?
You got your bike today, so we get it tomorrow.
Mom,
Come on, Dad. Look,
I have a broken bike now.
your bike is broken?
Yeah.
Yes, you just got a new bike.
Yeah.
It's not broken. You got it today, Martell, right?
That's a bike.
Right.
Yeah. I'm going to
Why you say it's broken?
Are we gonna save this fight? Like I want to say, like Martell, I saved his first baseball helmet, his first bag, his first cleat. Certain little things that I want to save, like, and I did that.
That's the point, right? You would be like somebody I know.
All right, so I had enough. The speaker had enough. We all had enough. Listen, I'll pick up on web shenanigans when I come back later. I'll finish the last topic of Charleston White. When I come back, I'll start with him. Okay, but that y'all didn't y'all just hear her say he paid $500 for a bike? That baby said his bike broken. I think he would know. He's intelligent to know whether he got a new bike or not. They were kind of convincing the baby, you just got a new bike. What are you talking about, Maverick? He talking about his broken bike that he got. It don't sound like that baby got a new bike to me. Now, I could be wrong. I could be wrong, completely wrong. But that baby said, my bike broken. He ain't got no new bike. So that's how the children will pull you to the front of the classroom, honey, and always embarrass you. It'd be your own kids, child. It'd be your own kids. I can't. But that baby said, I got a broken bike. They like, you got a new bike. That baby said, hell no, I don't. He still needs to speech. He's delayed a little. And I'm not digging at him. Got you. Angela says that part, Shar. I know I'm right. They lie so much. I think she's staying with her sister in Atlanta. Wow. No, he told Milani to be quiet. He arguing with her per usual. Got you. So you were saying like when he was saying you be quiet? Got you. He sound dumb. Wow. Let's see. A real father knows what bedtime is. Yep, listening to this has been extremely painful. I feel you. Somebody needs to check him on her. Something going on with her kids are back home. Wherever they are, they can't go in the house. Wow. He likes nerds and smart girls who are not streetwise, but he doesn't realize God's covering is bigger than him. Mine too. Okay. All right, guys. I am 22 minutes over my hour live. If you are still here under the sound of my voice, go ahead and hit that like button, honey. Subscribe to the channel and make sure your notifications are on so that you don't miss a live anytime I go live or upload any form of content. Listen, guys, I love y'all the long way. I love you, and don't you let nobody tell you nothing different. Okay. I got to jump off of here, but I promise I'll be back later. Okay. Until next time, checkmates. Bye.